feels that a Yorker will come with plenty of risk on this surface, more than others, just because of how nicely the ball's coming onto the bat, and that last on drive shows you the quality of this pitch.
Yeah, absolutely. And a player of Kushal, who's played around the world, played in some major tournaments, is not going to miss out on a. You would think he's not going to miss out on a full length delivery. But yeah, I think just bringing the length back, really bringing them into indecision in terms of forward or back movement.
Over the wicket, Richardson. Turned carefully out to forward square leg. It feels a long time ago that Samaroa was getting those balls to pick up. I mean, it's only been a few overs, but it feels like the game has changed already. The Nepal batters look a lot more set.
Yeah, 41 off the 8 overs, 8.3 now, 42, for 1 off 8.3. Yeah, they do, and the last couple of overs, they just look like with some rotation going on, a couple of boundaries, they've just picked the scoreboard up a little bit. So, yeah, definitely slightly changing momentum.
The Jersey bowlers will want to tie a few good dots together, start to build that pressure again, and not leak a boundary ball.
Yeah, and that's what you want from a bowling unit. You want to see how many dots you can build up, how much pressure you can put on, and whether you can put it in the right areas consistently. This is what I was talking about being patient with your line and length, not trying to go for your magic balls, but just sticking to the plan and try and build some pressure.
Here comes Richardson for the final ball of his 5th. Thuds into the pad. And still good intent from the fielders as the keeper throws at the non-striker's end. That's going to end the 9th over. There's Nepal over. From what you've picked up from this pitch, how Jersey can move forward as a bowling side, what would you be telling them out there?
A lot in the pitch for both batters and bowlers. I think from a Jersey perspective, trying to be a little bit more consistent and see them, hitting the length a little bit more, especially to the new batter. I think Kushal has settled in nicely there. George Richardson off his 5 overs, 1 for 24. Julius 2.5. Obviously, he's gone for his 11 off his 3 overs, and Daniel Beryl, the groundsman, off 1 over, coming in for 8, coming into his 2nd over now. See how he capitalises and tries to get this early momentum shifted back into Jersey's way with a little bit of a wicket if we can get it.
Interesting, we've just seen the 3 overs from Samaroa. Short ball, punished away through mid-wicket. It's a 1 bounce 4. Not the first time Patel has picked up on the short length early and pulled it away with convincing style. 47 for 1.
Sounded fantastic off the bat. Laid into the short ball. Jersey have obviously got a man out there now based on what they've seen in the last over. Not far from that deep fielder, but just raced past him. And fantastic cricket shot. And I'm not quite sure the shorter delivery on here at this pace is the best option. I think if you hang it outside off stump a little bit more, might be the way to go. They've taken slip out, so maybe Jersey don't see that as a threat.
Slow delivery from Beryl as he opts to go pace off again.
The tactical plan for long periods, but so far it's been a good show, coming up to 50 off 47 for 1. of 9.2.
We just saw from square of the wicket how deep Patel is in his crease. Birrell is in, driving down the ground as Patel. It's going to take some stopping. It does. Do you reckon that shows a sign of a quick wicket? How deep Patel is in his crease, or do you reckon that's just more of a personal thing?
Having seen him before, I think that's a bit of a personal thing. But again, probably utilising the length a little bit more. So if he's going fuller to try and get the Yorker in, maybe he's turning that into a half volley. But a good quality cricket shot there.
Turn to mid wicket for no run. It does feel like for Birrell, good length to just full, a little bit of pace off, a little bit harder to time. And we've seen, especially with the full balls that have gone away to the boundary, when there's pace on the ball, it's rocketed away.
Maybe that's why the groundsman went to pace off for the second delivery.
Daniel Birrell, the groundsman here at Granville. Stride down the ground, beats it. An arm from the bowler. Feels a good length to be bowling. Anyway, that's the end of the over. Nepal 48 for 1. They'll be very happy with this start. And I think Sheikh, who fell for 16 earlier this morning, he's going to feel like he's left some runs out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially when you've got a couple of matches where you're prepping up for another series, you want to spend as much time out in the middle as possible. You don't want to give your wicket away cheaply. You want to make sure you capitalise and spend some time understanding the pitch, trying to get some mileage in your legs, and going into the next series with some confidence. Pointed in the manner in which he's got out, but I'm pretty sure there's another couple of games for him to get himself ready.
Yeah, well, we'll be back on Wednesday, that's for sure. Another 50 over game between these two sides. After today's game, we've got a change of bowling. Skipper Chuggy, Charles Pershard. For a little bit of pace off, keeper comes up to the stumps. Deep fine leg is out on the boundary, as is square leg. So we're at the end of the 10 overs, so fielding restrictions have changed. Good length outside off is punched away. It's going to take some stopping as it rockets away along the boundary. Good diving stop in the deep. Puff of dust as a dive falls on hard ground. But 2 taken for Nepal as the 50 is up for them.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting passage of play now. Field spread out, restrictions are done. You got your sweepers out straight away. Chuggy's come on to bowl, keeper stood up. It'll be an interesting passage.
New challenge for Kushal, who defends this one back to Pershard. It always feels when pace gets put away to the boundary early doors, sides as soon as the power play ends, especially in T20 cricket, they opt to go their slower bowler. Driven out towards deep cover. He seems to be rolling the fingers over the ball there, doesn't he, Kaz?
Yeah, he is, and he's been a fantastic servant for Jersey cricket. Local boy, very popular family. So he's got lots of experience, and I think you mentioned in 2015, I think he made his debut there as well. So got plenty of experience behind him, and will understand how to operate on these wickets because he's probably been doing it for years.
Driven out towards long on. For a moment there, the mid-wicket fielder was interested for a run out, but as soon as it came off the bat, Bin wanted that single. So Patel back on strike. I have a bit of a thing about those counterweights. You can just see he's got at the top of his bat, he's just got where the bat goes slightly wider at the top. Come back to that after this ball.